How's it going, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist, and this is Surrealistic Studios, where I talk about news, politics, current events, and whatever the hell I feel like. So we got Donald Trump asking for an increase in military spending, an increase in the military budget that's already hyperinflated as it is. I believe we spend more than the next 10 to 13 other countries combined. So I believe he asked for 54 billion, 55 billion, around there. They ended up giving him, Congress that is, they ended up giving him $80 billion for an increased military budget. So he asked for 54. They gave him an extra 26 billion dollars for the military. Now, last time I checked, we were already spending, more than the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever countries combined. Now we're just adding to that. We're just adding to the pile of death and destruction that we're spreading like a fucking virus around this globe. Mind you, the Intercept came out with an article stating that for the amount of money that they're spending and for the military budget, we could have had free public colleges or tuition-free colleges for everybody. We could have eliminated homelessness, probably. Like all the shit that they're saying we can't do, and Hillary Clinton said that, well, we want a pony. We're asking for too much. It's pie in the sky. It'll never happen. Something that'll never ever happen. Like, she said that. So we can't have public colleges tuition free. We can't have Medicare for all. We can't have we can't take care of the homeless. We can't take care of our veterans. We still can't get clean water to Flint, Michigan. We can't do none of that. But somehow, some way, we can always come up with the money for the military and increasing the budget. What the fuck? So, Kamala Harris voted for this, as well as Cory Booker. Most of them, I believe it was 80-something to 8 or 9 people that were against it. Bernie Sanders being one amongst the ones that were against it, to his credit. But it just goes to show you that these people that call themselves, a part of the resistance, they're only resisting us. They're not resisting Trump. They're not resisting the system, the corrupt political system. They're not resisting evil. They're resisting the American people. And every now and again, they try to throw us a bone talking about Medicare for all or this, that, and the other when they're they're clouding what they're really doing behind the scenes. And I'm starting paying attention to politics. I'm noticing the trend of how this shit works now. And it's a little discouraging because it feels like, damn, we're just so entrenched in bullshit. And not only are we entrenched in bullshit, but the American people themselves are participants, active participants in the bullshit. Most of us don't vote. Most of us are not politically inept. We don't pay attention to shit that goes on. And then furthermore, we don't like to think, because thinking is too hard. It requires too much effort. So we rather not think too hard about shit. For instance, people voting for Hillary Clinton. Most people that were gonna vote for Hillary Clinton or that voted for Hillary Clinton don't even have a very good fucking reason why they did it. The only reason they can come up with is because she's a woman. It's her turn. It's literally her turn. We are so corrupt in our society that we've just forfeited any logic and sense in regards to politics. Like, we don't vote based on who we think is gonna, take the country into a positive direction, or we don't vote based on who's the best candidate. We vote based on who's the other guy. And we're seeing, and if you're not seeing, you're pretty much naive, or you're just willfully ignorant at this point. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are of the same being. They come from the same source. They both serve the same donors, the same corporate establishment, deep state evil. They both do. And I know a lot of people are saying that Donald Trump is pissing off the deep state. I don't see that. I don't see how Donald Trump is not directly cooperating, or he's a part of that whole system. He's a part of that whole system. Don't act like he's not. Don't act like Donald Trump is separate from the establishment, or he's somehow separate from the powers that be. That's bullshit. How? Really? How? I'm not even going to have this argument, because it's a stupid argument to have. Okay? He's a part of this, just like Hillary Clinton is. Like, the overwhelming majority of the Democrats voted to give Donald Trump, which they state is a madman. They state, he's not fit for the presidency. They just gave him not only what he asked for, but $26 billion more than what he asked for. But they're resisting Trump. But we're supposed to trust these people? I'm supposed to trust Kamala Harris? I'm supposed to trust Cory Booker? I'm supposed to trust these same people, right? And they're somehow standing for us. How are they standing for us? They said that our military budget is going to be like $700 billion plus annually. In-fucking-sane. It's insane. But this is what we allow. Now, I don't watch mainstream media, but I don't hear a lot of arguments popping up on my phone via updates from these apps. I don't hear them talking about this. I hear alternative media talking about it. Intercept came out with an article. But I don't hear the mainstream news stations talking about this issue that much, because it would go against their interest. It would go against their pocketbooks. People, we need a collective awakening here. Saying progressive is right. We do need a collective evolution of the mind, of the heart, of the body, and of the soul, of the spirit, of the energy, whatever you want to call it. We need to elevate that shit. Because until we all realize that it's not just about us and our immediate surroundings, that what happens here in America happens to the world. Literally, we are raping this earth. And we're all seeing it happen, and it feels like there's nothing that we can do about it. But we can all do our parts to wake up and to wake each other up. And now some people aren't as woke as others, and that's okay. It's okay. We all are on different levels. Some people believe in this, and some people believe in that, and how to fix the system, and that's okay. We need to attack this from all different angles. But first and foremost, we need to have a collective awakening and evolution. We need to make people aware of what's going on in regards to our military spending and these regime changes and Donald Trump just said some crazy shit. We're gonna totally destroy North Korea now. Like, we're considering some actions in Venezuela. I mean, we're up to what, 7-8 different conflicts now. We sent more. What was it? Thousands of more troops, 15,000 more troops, or something like that, to Afghanistan. For what? It's insane, people. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. But just think about that, man. The overwhelming majority of our politicians voted for this military increase in budget. We know where their allegiance truly lie. Until next time, people, love from your heart. Don't just love yourself, love your neighbors. Love the person who says they hate you. You know why? Because when you hate the next individual, all you're doing is hating a part of yourself. If that makes any sense. We need to conquer hate with love. Hate can't conquer hate. Love conquers hate. You know, I know that's easier said than done, but we need to at least try. We need to bring peace into this world. Spread peace, love, and joy amongst each other. I know this sounds kind of cliche and it sounds corny or whatever you want to call it. Whatever. I'm going to take one for the team. Love, peace, and chicken grease, my peeps. Stay up. Keep fighting. And I'll see you on the next one.